The suspect in a high-speed chase across two northeast Wisconsin counties is behind bars tonight. 25-year-old Kyle Buckles of Green Bay arrested this afternoon with pending charges of fleeing an officer, stealing a car, and hit-and-run causing injury. Good evening and thanks for joining us. We're learning more information about yesterday's high-speed chase on US 41 from Oconto County to Green Bay.
A woman involved in one of the many crashes caused by the chase is still in critical condition tonight. 27-year-old Michelle Lecker of Milwaukee is in critical condition after her car was struck by a squad car driven by a Brown County Sheriff's deputy during that high-speed chase. The passenger in her car, 28-year-old Paul Michael, and the driver of the squad, 53-year-old Ruben Meisner, both sustained non-life-threatening injuries. Police say Meisner was pursuing a Dodge Viper involved in a hit-and-run. Another Brown County deputy laid out stop sticks on Highway 41 to deflate the Viper's tires. Police say Meisner swerved to avoid the stop sticks, cut across the median, and struck Lecker's northbound car.
While the crash is still under investigation, Fox 11's Bill Miston takes a closer look at what law enforcement officers face when engaging in a high-speed pursuit.
The threshold for beginning a pursuit is very, very low.
Northeast Wisconsin Technical College law enforcement instructor Bob Willis says that's because a pursuit generally stems from a traffic stop or a crime.
Legally, all an officer really has to have to initiate a pursuit would be an original reason for stopping a vehicle, and that reason would be based on reasonable suspicion that the person who's being pursued was attempting to flee the officer's attempt to stop them.
Willis says continuing a low or high-speed chase requires the pursuing officer to make constant assessments. Officers are trained to drive with regard to public safety, taking into account how the suspect is driving. After Saturday's pursuit of a Dodge Viper from Oconto County into Brown County, the chase led to several accidents. Out of safety concerns, officers discontinued the chase. Willis says it's important for law enforcement agencies to remain flexible in a pursuit.
There's no mandated policy that an agency must adopt. They must simply adhere to state statutes and state law.
All area police agencies were made aware of the car in question, and a Green Bay officer noticed the vehicle near University Avenue. That officer followed the car until the driver ditched the damaged vehicle before running into nearby woods. Departments are constantly re-evaluating their procedures. Lieutenant Jeff Miller says there are 3 parameters the Appleton Police Department uses to determine whether to continue a pursuit. If a dangerous weapon is involved, if physical force is likely to cause death or great bodily harm, or if failing to apprehend the suspect poses the threat of death or great bodily harm to the public.
Very, very important for officers to be updated on the policy, procedures, any specific hazards or techniques that we feel are important to keep them and the public safe as we operate our emergency vehicle on a day-to-day basis.
Brown County did use stop sticks on the highway to deflate the suspect vehicle's tires, but when the dangerous pursuit failed to come to an end, officers did back off. Bill Miston, Fox 11 News.
Willis says officers across the state must go through a minimum of 4 hours of pursuit training every 2 years. He says many agencies require more.